Hi there, welcome back to GW Coaching. Thanks for visiting again. I am now on day 4 of my coaching journey and it's really exciting. I'm feeling enthusiastic, knowledgeable and really eager now to get going on actually coaching a client now that I've got my base. Today I really wanted to focus on what coaching is, and I think that's the main thing that I've been learning in these first few days is how it's different to some of the other professions which come under this same umbrella, things like counselling, therapist, mentor, a consultant. Coaching's very much fairly new to the UK. It's only really been around since the mid-1990s. So where people perhaps have a better understanding of some of these other professions, coaching is still fairly new to a lot of people. And as soon as I've told anybody, oh, I'm training to be a life coach, the response is, well, what's that? What's a coach? What do you do? Why would somebody see a coach? So I just want to try and clear up, I suppose, for you as potential clients, what coaching is and if it's something which would work for you or not. So some of the other things which come under the same umbrella are counselling and therapy. Now, counselling and therapy generally focus a bit more on the past and the present, and therefore, as they put it, the worried unwell, somebody who perhaps has a mental health issue or something which they're really working through, which runs much deeper into their past. While coaching, on the other hand, is more about focusing on the future, and it's for how we would say the worried well, somebody where actually, there's not a trauma which they're working through, but actually there's somebody who in their life they've got things in a certain place, but they're not fully where they want to be yet. There's something missing, there's something they want to get to and they're not there. So coaching will really focus upon getting to that future point. And it may draw on the history, it might draw upon the past or the present, but only in a way which focuses upon the future. It will only draw on that to be like, okay, so what did you learn from that? What went well? How did it benefit you? How can that help you now in this future endeavour? So they're sort of the main differences between our counselling and our therapy and our coaching. Then we have the mentor. So the mentor is the one who is very well experienced in the same area as you're seeking help for, and they will draw on their own experiences to provide you with advice and suggestions and really guide you through how to get to where it is you want to be. While coaching, although it's still working on that getting to where you want to be, one of the key things I've learned so far is a coach is an expert at coaching, but they are not an expert in your life. So a coach will never give advice. A coach will never make a suggestion because they believe, or we believe, should I say, that you have got all the answers in you. You are the expert in your own life. So whereas a mentor will support in giving their advice through their experience, a coach will support by questioning you and encouraging you to look at your reality, look at your situation, figure out what you've got inside you, figure out different ways that you can get to the point that you want to be. In a sense, empowering you to take ownership of your own life. And then there's the consultant, one I'm a bit less familiar with. But as far as I can gather, a consultant is somebody who will help you to diagnose the problems that are going on. And I think it's generally more business-based. And a consultant will recommend solutions for you. So similar to a mentor, they're kind of giving you the answers. This is what you can do. This is the problem. This is how you fix it. And then you'll follow those steps. While coaching encourages you to identify what the problem is. You've come to a coach, there's something missing. So what is it? And you might not know that straight away, and the coach will help question you and give you tasks and activities to help you really hone down on what that problem or that issue or that missing thing is, that goal or that desire or that dream or that wish that you're aiming for. And you'll come up with that. And with you coming up with that, you'll find yourself so much more committed to wanting to reach it, because it's your goal. It's not a goal somebody's given you. So really, the coaching is about building in the client this own self-awareness, this you understanding what your goal is, you understanding what your reality is. So, where have you come from? What have you done so far? What are the potential barriers? Do you have any limiting beliefs which are stopping you from getting to this goal? Really helping you build and understand yourself and your target and how you're going to get there. And it's also really about building your own responsibility for that goal. You're the driver in your own life, and a coach will never tell you what to do, never, because that's your responsibility. We'll help you to figure out what you need to do, and then you will do it. So coaching is all about helping a person get from where they are now to where they want to be by developing the self-awareness and by the client taking on that responsibility of their own life and wanting to achieve the goal that they've set out. So I'd like to finish really with my definition of a life coach. So my pitch of what a life coach is. So this is at the end of each module I have to complete a learning record sheet, and this one was actually from my initial two-day training event, which I spoke about last time. And in there I wrote what my idea of a life coach is. So I learned that coaching is a way of listening and questioning others, which empowers them to transform themselves from where they are now to where they truly want to be. This is done via a step-by-step process which stretches the client beyond their natural barriers and instills self-belief. So, I hope that's cleared up what life coaching is all about and how it's different to therapy, counselling, mentoring, consultancy, all of the other professions within this umbrella. As you may have seen, and as I mentioned in the last video, I will be offering free life coaching sessions throughout my training in order to build up my experience. So I have contacted already a fellow trainee coach where we're going to be playing coach and client for each other as our first sessions, which I'm really excited about getting going with. In contact with her tomorrow, so I'll let you know how it goes. And after that point, I really want to open it up to the general public and get some real experience. So if you are interested in having some coaching sessions with me, then please do message me and I can give you some more information. My next video will be about how a coaching session works, so I can talk to you more about what will go on within those sessions. Thank you again for tuning in, and I hope to see you again. Bye.